So I was gonna take the Benz out to drift. It started snowing the other day. I have the perfect place to do some donuts and then maybe find somewhere to go drifting. But unfortunately, we had issues. I just got back from deployment, and when a car sits for too long, well, there's always problems. I'll show you. Let's see, we gotta make sure it's cool. I'm about to change the part, but let's see. Yeah, it says it's cool. But if you can hear, I didn't even start the car, but you could hear the fan kicked on immediately. So apparently coolant temp sensor is having a high output, so the computer automatically turns it on, the fans. So we're gonna be fixing that guy in just a moment. So I got the part right here. This is it, just a little coolant sensor. It's a 2-prong, just goes in there. I was just looking it up. It looks like the location is gonna be back there. This is actually a little bit weird. So I found this. That looks like that was just cut right off. And I was like, well, maybe, you know, some weird, you've seen some weird stuff from the factory. So I got the new sensor. I haven't taken the old one out yet. And this thing plugs right in. So there's no way it's not it, because it's in the location I looked up. It's got to be it. The only bad thing is I can't find where this goes to. There's no wire hanging anywhere. So we got bigger problems than I thought. I don't know if this is recording. Okay, it is. Good news is I found the problem. It's not the sensor. It's actually the plug, the harness side. I should be able to solder and fix this. If not, actually there's not very much length on this. I might order a new harness. But first, I'm going to try to fix it. You can see here, I got the part that needs to be soldered, the wires. I ended up having to cut a couple zip ties down there, and I got a bunch of extra plugs off, like the MAF sensor and a couple others that I don't even know what they are. I know the camshaft angle sensor is disconnected, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the soldering iron, and I'm gonna go ahead and solder that real quick, tape it up. Hopefully we get a pretty good connection, and then put everything back together and start the engine. If the fan doesn't kick on, we're good to go. If it kicks on, I'll have to replace that sensor. But for now, there's no way the sensor went bad, I don't think. And with that wire being cut completely off, throwing that the sensor's bad, we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. The soldering wire, electrical tape, got the soldering gun heating up, and if anything I was doing before wasn't too dangerous to disconnect the battery, I disconnected it now. Just believe. Soldering on a car is never very fun. You don't want to come out here with wet hair, okay? You get sick. You look pretty though. Alright, now I'm just trying to get solder on the underside so it'll hold strong. And my daughter's telling me right now that I'm taking forever. Yes, baby? finished. I soldered the wire to the pigtail, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the intake on, and intake / cover. It's all integrated, and I'll leave the pipes off just to start it and see if the fan turns on. I don't even have to start it. I just turn the switch to on, and it'll read the code, because last time I didn't even start it and the fan just started up because it wasn't getting the signal from that sensor. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna button everything up real quick. Alright, I'm almost done, but I have my 2 pit crew members here. Say hi, EJ.
Hi.
They're out here hanging out while I work on the car.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. Let's finish this up real quick.
Another day, just believe, just breathe.
Alright, so we're about to start it up. The fan should not turn on when I just put the ignition to on. And the code, I don't know if it's gonna go away or not immediately, or if I'm gonna have to reset it. And let's see here. All right, it did not turn on immediately. Car turns on. Code is still showing up, so we shall see if it goes away or not. I'll go to AutoZone and get it reset if that's the case. But if you come up here, and let me get my flashlight, but you can't hear it. Before it sounded like it was insanely loud, and I'll show you. You can see that fan is not on. Before, it was on full blast at all times. So we fixed it without changing the part, so I'm about to get my $20 back. But the car should run a lot better now, because before it wasn't getting any coolant temp sensors or coolant temp inputs, which will make the car run differently. Let's turn it off. So the code's still on, you can see down there, but it's obviously running better, and the fan's not kicking on. Yeah, we're good. Maybe when it snows again, now that I have it fixed, we can do a little bit of donuts around the belt. But I'm gonna go in and make some food and put everything to bed, including those 2 little monsters. Hey, come on, let's go outside. She almost fell. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope to get that drift video out soon. Thanks for hanging out. Hope it wasn't too boring. Later.